Okay, I click that button, click this thing, click here, and what the heck is going on? There's dynamite on the screen. Make sure you hit the microphone button, Dr. Fox, and not the button. Okay, both sound the same, but one of them hurts. Just saying, okay, we don't want any accidents tonight. All right, I don't want any accidents either. People are hearing me. Oh my God, I'm talking to myself. Welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. Love to see the lava family all together doing their thing. And yeah, we're getting going. I know a couple minutes early, but it is all good. First to get the cookies. The first person to get the cookies today is Linda. Actually, Piggy was first, and then Linda got in there as the first non-moderator type. There we go. And speaking of moderators, I'm going to say good evening to my wonderful moderators. Arizona Snowman is in the house. Piggy, of course, is here. I haven't seen C&D Boy yet, and I know Paul Zilla's busy with life and things and work and all kinds of stuff. Don't you hate when life gets in the way? My God. Anyway, glad to have you all on board, and a wonderful lava family. Wish I had really good news, but I don't. We don't have a lot of lava today, and a matter of fact, what we're looking at on the screen is kind of a far back shot from Etna, and the reason for that is when we go to the other shots, and I will try to keep them during the daytime so you can actually see them. This was the view. That's from the south side, and this is from the Sicily walking side. So that was the one we could see, and this one has been buffering. I don't know. It won't show much. It's kind of the same thing. Very, very cloudy and very, very poor visibility over in Sicily. So we're not going to see Etna or that other one, that wonderful Stromboli, and I do believe that was this guy. Oh yeah, sure. See, that's what Stromboli's doing. So yeah, we're batting 100 already here. Volcano banquet standard issues. You know, that's what it is, Colin. It is always. We win with Dr. Fox. Thanks, Kate. Anyway, yeah, the spinning cycle. And we'll fix that up in a jiffy there. Anyway, so yeah, just to kind of reiterate what I just mentioned here, Etna completely in the clouds. Piggy can attest to that. She will also have. Oh, okay. Piggy's also got very, very bad weather, and that four-letter word actually fell for a while there, or is falling. I don't know if it's cleared up yet or not, but Piggy can enlighten us on whether it is snowing or not. But not good for her. What happened to Stromboli's camera? You know, that's a good question. We've got two different cameras that we look at. The one that we like backwards, and Ela Mortz, as well as the other one, and neither one of them seem to be working well today. I do have, though, a, hang on, I'm going to see if I can get that other one going while I'm on this page group. And will it go? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to. It's not. Nothing's giving me pictures. Oh boy, yeah, it's not, like I say, we're not batting 100 today. They're definitely not working, and I'm kind of disappointed. But, you know, there's really not much I can do about it. Anyway, what we're looking at on the screen is Ragnar, our most wonderful favorite volcano of all. And there you can see that a lot of that snow has in fact melted or continuing to melt away. And we see what's happening there slowly and surely, turning into springtime, I guess, as we look around the area and see what it looks like, just so you can see it from side to side. These are actually fairly large images, and it's nice to be able to pan around a little bit on them. Unfortunately, the coloration, you can't see anybody wandering, even when we scroll through and look for other shots here. Not that great, but you can see some of the steam coming off of there. Kind of neat. And then the weather, of course, got worse, and that's kind of what we're living with. So if we leave it back on one of those brighter ones, we can actually see something. There we go. And that should be all right. We'll leave it right there while we continue to talk. So yeah, it's not the greatest of days as far as looking at volcanoes, but I'm going to say hello to everyone in the chat first, and then we will keep going here, since it is 5 or right on the hour here, according to my clock that's off by 2 minutes. Anyway, welcome, and going to say hi to Christopher, and of course Yvonne Kunkel. Welcome. Paul Williams in here, Linda, and Linda gets cookies because Linda was first. So Linda gets cookies again. She's going to have a collection almost as big as Lucas pretty soon. All right, there's Linda's cookies, and that's taken care of. Let's see, Sharon Stewart also in the house, as well as Kevin Haynes, going up a little bit more. Henry Nelson, Aunt Memo, welcome. Did I say Sharon Stewart? Yeah, I did. Tetra is here. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters. Cynthia, welcome to all of you. Glad to have you on board. Going up a little bit more. Gura is back. Welcome, Gura. Sue Hayes also in here, as well as Sarah Miles. Welcome back. Good to see you. We got Kate. Oh, my screen's refreshing. I'm going to put it on the other screen. There's Reykjavik, the wonderful city. That's what it actually looks like right now. As I'm going through the rest of the names here. Okay, we got Henry. I'm going up a little bit more here, trying to see Frank McLeod. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And getting up there, Colin Dedman. Welcome. Let's see, who else? One Fish 26. Good to see you. Trev T is here. Welcome back, you guys. Going up a little bit more to see who else snuck in. Lots of chat going on there. That's okay though. Like I said before, it's nice that we can have a friendly community where everybody can chat back and forth and be good family people. All right, going up a little bit more. I don't see too many others here. Mind you, we don't have that many people in here. Alan Coker is also here. Welcome. And going up a little bit more. We got Sue Hayes. Let's see. We got Frank. That's it. I'm at the top. I don't see any other names up there. We'll go to the bottom, see who else I might have missed down here. And let's see, we got all those. And Dodger is in the house. Welcome, Dodger. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, anyone else that I see here that I might have missed? I don't see. But anyway, I'm sure there'll be some others that will pop back. Let's see if that picture refreshed. It did. And of course, it likes doing that, just, you know, as we're doing our thing. So that's what Ragnar's looking like today. And let's see if we can find a better one here. Those are all the still shots. Actually, there, yeah, you can see a few people down here in this particular scene. Just a couple of bodies anyway, and then when you go to the next one, they're not there anymore. So they must be moving along. Yep, even here's a couple of bodies. Hard to see. It's almost like camouflage. Anyway, looking at Ragnar, definitely don't see any activity happening from it. Yeah, they're possibly Yeti on the loose. It's the springtime migrations of Yetis. Pretty awesome. And Tom Turtlesome, welcome. Let's see. Karen also made it in. Too many names to respond. Oh, Karen. Just need to say hi, Doc. That's it. Blue Moon also made it in. Oh, welcome, Blue Moon. Anyway, I'm quiet at Ragnar, but let us see what. And I'm gonna gamble. And I looked at the harmonic tremor chart earlier. I know they were working on it, trying to get it going, and that's what I was seeing and what we have on the screen. And I'm going to try to refresh it. It looks like it got moved forward, but it definitely is not continuing, because we should be seeing the line right to the end, up to this point, and we're not seeing that. So I'm going to see what happens when we refresh it. Hopefully there's some data there. No, there is no data there. So, having seen that, we know that the other sensors are working. We'll go down and take a look at the Grindavik one and see what that is doing. And that is right there, Grindavik. It was up, came down, and now it's kind of sitting. I don't know if it's going to head back up or what it's doing. This is according to Grindavik. So the other one should be following suit, only slightly lower, and it would be somewhere around here as far as the movement upward. But then again, you never know if something happens completely, autonomously there. We'll see what happens, because this may not indicate the true reading of what is going on there, and without a proper response or proper data, it's very, very hard to assume, because that only makes a fool out of you, right? So anyway, that is kind of what we got here, and seeing that. Hey, C&D boy made it in. Good to see you, Bob. And anyway, let's carry on, and let's have a look at some of the earthquakes that happened there. And let me get onto the earthquake maps. I did refresh this just before getting on here, so it is set for 3 days, as you can see. So red would be the freshest and blue the oldest. And we're looking at the chart or map. We see some stuff. We're going to go up to the top here and see just when these happen. This one, 1.1, and 1 kilometer, or sorry, yeah, 1 kilometer down, 11:34 a.m. That's not very deep. This one is 5 kilometers down, 1.9 on that guy. So interesting, and that's kind of getting away from that little swarm and these ones. So definitely way out on their own. This one is 8 kilometers down. It is a 0.9 magnitude, and it is 8:53 a.m. is when it happened, Icelandic time. And that's kind of the newest ones there. Here's another little guy, 11 kilometers down, 0.7 happened at 15:01, so 1 minute after 3 p.m. Iceland time. And let's zoom into the Astja area, and of course this is Astja. We don't see anything new there. We do see one little tiny quake over here. That happened at 2:41 a.m. Iceland Time, 10 kilometers down, only a 0.8. So very unlikely that it's going to mean anything major. When we look in this area, we do see the what is it, Bardabanga area here, and it's really, these are old ones. This is Grimsvatn, and we do have one little one here that's beside that other one. This one was 9 kilometers down, 1.0, I guess, and happened yesterday actually at 23:33. So a little bit old. And then we have something happening here down on the bottom end. I'm not sure what is going on there, but we got a little swarm. So that one is at 10:40 a.m. and it was a 0.8 magnitude, and it was 1 kilometer down. This guy here, very close to the surface, also a 1 in magnitude, 11:31 a.m. This guy here, 9:45 a.m., also a 1.3 magnitude. And again, when they don't put a depth there, those are very, very close to the surface. This one is 2 kilometers down, showing a 1.2 at 9:22. This, I think, is the freshest one here at 12:21. Again, not very far down, 2 kilometers down, 1 magnitude. And let's see, we got a couple more here. Again, 1.1, very close to the surface at 10:23. And then we have one more here. Whoop, get on there. And again, very close to the surface, 0.9, and at 8:10 a.m. So maybe something there is falling apart, or we've got the glacial ice movement happening and making a little bit of a mess. Most of them being up near the surface. That's what I would suspect it is, that we've got a little bit of glacial ice movement there. Anyway, down here, we know this was a 2 point something from yesterday, 2.4, and that was out at Ketla, and that wasn't anything major. We didn't see anything else around it, so it will probably not have anything else there. 4 a.m. for this guy was 8 kilometers down, and that's almost out at Hekla. So that's interesting to see. We don't see too much else out there, and of course this is our Rikens Peninsula, and we're going to take a look at a couple of the other ones that we've seen here on the map. Where'd they go? There they are. Hard to see those little dots when they're really tiny. We do see this one, 1 kilometer down, a 0.7 magnitude at 15:15. I like that, 15:15:55. That was pretty cool. This guy here, 5:02 a.m., a 0.7, and 7 kilometers down. So not too much happening there. We already checked that guy from before, and we don't see anything new out on the end of the peninsula. This Rikens Peninsula, of course, this is Reykjavik, the capital, and you've got Keflavik, the airport, Keflavik town. Then you've got Reykjanesbær and the other one. I'll get it later. Not important. Anyway, down here, the important stuff, the Blue Lagoon and the power plant and Grindavik. And we do see right there 0.8, again very close to the surface, happened at 13:21. And right here we have a 1.1, happened at 6:30 this morning, 5 kilometers down. So that's it for in that area. And of course, when we go looking over here, first thing we always want to see is something right in here. And of course, this valley here is a Gelding Gedarler, and this is where Ragnar actually sits, right about there. So when you're seeing those pictures, we're actually seeing the pictures taken from a camera here looking in that direction. There is also another camera I've been looking at, and I'm not exactly sure where it's sitting. It's down here or here somewhere. I do believe it might be here, looking in that direction. And I think I'm going to see if I can get that one going as well for our next streams. So it'd be cool and interesting. Anyway, we do have these other ones out here. There's a couple. We did check these. Kilauea volcano out there, the old one. And these were from yesterday, and that was 5:52 a.m. yesterday, that 1.8, and then we had the 1.5 at 22:28 yesterday as well. So, and a couple little ones. I'm not going to worry about those. But that does tell you that there is something going on there, but not a heck of a lot. So, moving to one of the other maps, and again, I do like to compare multiple maps here because they're probably better at referencing things, because we don't see everything all the time. Like this guy here, this 1.0, not that we need to know, but it's there, 8.3 kilometers down. Happened today at no, that happened yesterday at 2100. Sorry, I'm just looking at it going, hang on, that's not today. And we did already check the ones out here on the peninsula. The only one that they really had showing up was this 1.1 that we looked at, and that was again from yesterday. So I'm not going to worry so much about earthquakes today. I don't think they're all that major in any sense of the word. We don't see too much else. We did look at our little swarm here on the other map, and just wanted to double check. Oh, yeah, somebody sent me this thing. I think it might have been Trev. I'm gonna have to dig that out. Anyway, we'll take a look and see if we can use that later. And that's it. So that kind of shows you what the earthquakes are doing in Iceland, and it's quiet. You know, it is very, very quiet. And of course, for those who aren't quite familiar with it, this is the Rikens Ridge here, and basically this side is the North American plate, and this side over here is the Eurasian plate, and the two are separating, and this is building new land in between. And of course those faults, they run across Iceland and then exit up here somewhere. So always interesting, always neat. They're tearing the place apart, but Iceland keeps having more fresh lava come up in between and refill things. So he zoomed out, so can't see it. What were you looking for, Tetra? Black hole? No. Where's about? There's no black holes here. I think it's that lake. What? Okay, the lake. Oh, the black spot in the middle here, is that the one you're talking about? That's a black hole. Everything gets sucked in there. Not even light can escape it. No, that's Astja, and it's blue, and you can go swimming in there if you like. And I don't know. I don't recommend it, but you can. Okay, zoom in. Yeah, I hope that's what you wanted to zoom in. That's it. Okay. Yeah, that's that lake where Astja is, and I don't know what the temperature of that water is, but I'm thinking that it might be a little warmer than normal, so could be interesting. Anyway, yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we can or rustle up here. So that's basically our earthquakes in Iceland. Let's travel around the world and see what some of the other volcanoes are doing. And we know this one, and this is Sakurajima. So that is pretty cool. And let's see what other views of Sakurajima we have. And Sakurajima is in Japan, for those who need to know. And here's a little bit more of a distant shot of it. And so we do have that close-up version. And the distant one actually is better if it is erupting, like if we go back a bunch. Hang on. Somewhere I'm just trying to find a early morning shot there where we've seen it smoking, and you could see the plume. Yeah, and see in that shot you can see kind of a little bit of it off-gassing there. Before it got too warm and basically hid the rest of it. So we'll put it back onto live there. And of course, in Japan, we do also have our other favorite one, and that is Mount Fuji. But today, I want to add another fella, and Asosan. And there it is. Asosan in Japan, and this is the camera from the school or university right there. You can see ASO or ASO is off-gassing quite a bit there, and of course you call it ASO-san, so ASO and then SAN at the end of that, just to keep it polite. No, Tetra, it is not an assassin, okay? Oh, name change again? No, this is not a name change. This is, yeah. Tetra? No. You mixed the S and the O up there. The first ones. Sorry, the S and the A. Oh, so anyway, yeah. That's the volcano with the pyroclastic flows recently. And I don't know how much a pyroclastic flow it actually had coming out, Blue Moon. But yeah, they did have some flow coming from it, but it's right now it's still on what they call in a state of unrest. So hopefully we will be able to see what sounds much better than the first time you said it. Okay, Grandma B, it's a name that we have to be careful with. But it is spelled ASO, and then we be polite and put the SAN behind it. Aso-san, or Aso-san. Aso-san? Yeah, don't mispronounce it. Anyway, we're all good. And we will carry on to our next volcano, since we do like that. But it's nice to have this one added anyway. And we will put it back to this guy so I know where I'm at when I look for it. And here is, it's cleanup day there at Madame Rutza's place, and they're doing a bunch of cleanup for the community, but they are still filming the volcano in the background. So that looks pretty awesome, and a lot of steam coming off of there, and definitely been seeing that. Unfortunately, we still don't have the other side or the other stream that we like looking at. It is actually pretty decent. So anyway, we will carry on looking at more volcanoes and see what else we've got. And and I don't know if they've updated this or if that stream is frozen or what the heck is going on here. It is supposed to be Semaru. I don't see the clock moving, and I just double checked to see if Ta'al had the other side going, but it's not. And let's see if we go over here, and I kind of have this stopped on Merapi. Merapi again was doing a lot of throwing out of lava and stuff. But before we go to Merapi, I think I'm going to save Merapi for after the stream, or sorry, after the break, I mean. And we're going to go over to Popocatépetl, and it, for some reason, looks like it is throwing out some really darkish material there. I haven't seen that for a while. Oh, great. My computer just says that it wants to restart anytime now. Your device needs to restart to install updates. Select a time. Yeah. Yeah, when I get to it. Let us take a look here and see what the other side of Popocatépetl looks like. And there you go. And that is off-gassing fairly heavily. Maybe we will see some lava come out of this guy. Would be kind of cool. And let's see, I'm gonna try to refresh and see if our Fuego came back. And Fuego was in the clouds as well, and I think they kind of kiboshed looking at that. So we don't have Fuego, we don't have Yellowstone, and we don't have Stromboli, and we can't see anything at Etna. So, you know, sometimes I get a little frustrated. Oh, how do we do this when that happens, right? What do we do when that happens? It is unfortunate, but I just don't have enough to keep the stream going when we don't have anything happening that is wonderful. No buffering here. I'm guessing I'm lucky for a change. Okay. Welcome, Jolie, and let's see who else popped in here. I did see Mark Madigan. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And who else snuck in? I thought I seen another name. Codyzilla 911. Welcome, Codyzilla. Mars 2028 is also here. Didn't say hi to you yet. And let's see. I think that's all for right now. If oh, Harry, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And Gura, I think I got you earlier there. Okay, all right. I'm not going to worry about names for right now unless you're really mad at me or something. Time to plan a road trip. Yeah, Sarah. Welcome, by the way. Hi, Sarah Rockland. I'd love to plan a road trip, but right now I'm kind of looking at trying to get a job as well and trying to plan things around that. So those are things that we have to keep in consideration, and definitely. And Piggy says, Piggy and Pop it. Uh-oh. I see. It's a team effort now. Piggy and Poppet. Look out, you guys. We're in trouble. Piggy and Poppet are at it. Okay. All right. Well, I know how to mess with Poppet, but I don't know how to mess with Piggy yet. Poppet. Hey, Poppet. Okay. better behave. Kate throws in that 5-minute warning as well. Cool. No, it's Finnegan, Lanigan, Medegan. Okay. Yeah, boy, oh boy. Mark, you're making my life hard. Oh. Okay, what happened here? Poppet will bite you, Doc? Okay, I better watch out. I better watch out. What? Fuel prices? Oh my God, don't even look at those. Fuel prices are gone nuts. Hope you got an electric car. Okay, good luck with the job. Thanks, Paul. And definitely need to continue on that path. Since I haven't won the lottery, so I gotta do something. Unfortunately, I don't have 50,000 subscribers, and I can't live on YouTube yet. So we need to boost Dr. Fox's membership and donations so he can afford to be a full-time streamer. Yeah, we need to get 40,000 more people is what we need. What we need really is a wonderful volcano that we can show, and that is working, and then we can do things. You've got to need a lot of YouTube ad revenue on Bunny Stream to pay for road trips with these gas prices. Yeah. Yeah, even electric fuel is expensive. Well, yeah, if you got solar panels, things like that, that kind of can negate the issue of fuel in that sense, but you still have to pay for solar panels and power and everything else and the infrastructure. Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks kindly, Great Foam 3. I'm going to write that down. Great Phone 3, and that's a wonderful $15 super chat. That's excellent, you guys. I do appreciate that, and thank you for that awesome super chat. That is very kind of you. Thank you for mentioning pineapple last night. They seem fun. Oh, you're more than welcome, Silversmith. Yeah, 2 pineapples. Great people. Both of them are wonderful, wonderful people, and I can't say anything bad about them. They're excellent, good, solid, fun-loving people doing their thing, living out there on the big island, of course. They did really well with streaming Kilauea, and we like it. So definitely, and if anybody ever needs it, we do have their link in here, and it's just exclamation 2P, and that will bring up 2 pineapples for you. So if you ever want to go to that channel, you certainly can. And they are very, like I said, very good people, and wonderful to be part of that lava family. And it's really nice to have that good relationship between everything. So Nova Scotia is enacting a regulatory price change tonight to bring the gas down. Price down from $1.82.2 less 9 cents. Well, wow, $1.82 less 9 cents, so $1.70 something. That's still about 5 cents more than what we are paying, but I think we're $1.64.9, so $1.65 a liter. Fairly expensive. Okay, let's see. Anyway, we are looking at break time, and I do want to take off for a break here, so before Piggy and Poppet get after me. Anyway, for those wonderful people who are here, if you are enjoying the stream and you haven't hit that like button yet, please do help us out. That is the best form of support in here, is to get that like button hit and get those likes up, because that in turn brings more people to the stream because of the YouTube algorithms and so on and so forth, and it does wonders. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do give it a shot. Also, if you are new to the stream and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Hopefully you will do that and feel we've earned that subscription. And also hit that bell notification while you're there. That way you can get notified as soon as the stream comes on. And the important part is, if you need to know the times, you can take a look down in the description, but it will tell you tomorrow, as an example, is Saturday, so we will be starting a little earlier by about 3 hours. So be aware of that, just in case you guys are needing to know. Anyway, I'm getting the gears. I gotta go. It's break time. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I will be back in 5 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I figured I'd turn that microphone back on just so we don't get bored and lose anybody. Okay. What the heck is going on in the chat? Frosty username, congratulations on your new job, landing that new job and all that stuff. That's awesome. Thank you, Maria, and good evening, Leo. Welcome. Glad to see you here, Leo Carlson. Let's see. Paul Blue Max, what? Max Blue Candy. Welcome back. Yeah, careful, there's candy flying around. Some guy with a helicopter flying around throwing stuff out. Careful, you might get hit. And yeah, so cool. All right. What else we got going on here? Anyway, getting back to our volcano things. Yeah, really not having too much fun with seeing what's going on. I'm not seeing a heck of a lot of action, but I did say we would go and have a look here at what we see from Merapi, and Merapi again during the night, just right around little after midnight, about 12 minutes after, you see another one of those wonderful ejections of material, and it definitely threw some lava down the hill. So it's interesting. I was reading up on some of that, and it's been doing a pretty awesome job continuing to erupt like this. Now, it's been doing this for a little while now, for a few days, since I guess the 7th is when they started noticing the uptick. So that's all great stuff, and love seeing this happening the way it is. They've been monitoring the flow channels and things like that, trying to keep apprised of where those that lava flow is going, and for the most part, so far nobody has been injured or hurt or anything like that in these last few eruptions that they've had. So pretty quiet. Welcome OFU Lux from Luxembourg. Glad to have you in. And let's see if we keep going here. So that one was not bad, and then we've seen a bunch more down the road here, and I think right around here it threw down a little bit more lava down the hill. But there was actually, prior to about midnight, it was really kind of foggy and cloudy, so we couldn't see anything that was happening. But afterwards, after midnight here, it did clear up enough, and this is what we were seeing. Silversmith says, Doc, okay, I've noticed that Merapi mostly is producing hot rock upwards, then it breaks free. And yeah, I don't know exactly what it is producing, because we're having a difficulty getting a close-up view of it, unfortunately, right? So that is one of the things that we would probably see, though, is some a lot of rock coming out of there. And speaking of rocks, another one that's actually throwing out, and I was doing some reading on Fuego today, and Fuego is actually doing some damage. They've actually had to evacuate some people. So, but Merapi here continuing to do what it loves to do, which is pretty awesome. And I think there was another quick eruption just shortly. If we move it this far, I think that'll work. Come on, there you go. And yeah, there was one just right around this point here. So we'll see. Ed Galindo, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to advance that by about, oh, no, I don't need to. It's right there. So, and while we're looking at that, you can see it's starting to develop or build a lenticular cloud around the top of the dome or cone, which is really quite unique. Well, not in volcanoes so much, but it's unique. It's a unique cloud otherwise, but it is building those up, and we love seeing them around our volcanoes. Let's see. Codyzilla says, "LOL, Piggy." Okay, well, it will be very expensive gas bill for Dr. Fox. Yep, we don't. That's a lot of. Oh, there's some lava. There's our bacon. That's what we wanted to see. And that's our bacon for today. A little extra bacon as it's coming down. Silversmith says it's okay. What? It's kind of like Mount St. Helens protruding the whale rock within the crater when it breaks free. Oh, okay. Well, that whale rock, yeah. You know, I always think if you get enough pressure underneath that sucker, it's you're gonna have, you know, a 2 kilometer wide rock lifting up into the air and flying, and that's a little scary. And that's the same kind of thing that can actually happen here at Merapi. So it looks pretty cool. Picks Piggy up. Oh, what happened? Fuego grew bigger at okay, at the opening. My opinion, yes, actually, Fuego is more active from what we've read. What I've read today, it definitely is a lot more active. Mars 2028, it looks like it's forming a lava dome or something hot. Okay, hot material falling off of it and rolls down the hill. Yeah, this thing is working in spurts or bouncing up and down. Hey, Frosty username, welcome. And I don't know if that's a, did you redo it, or I guess it's just, okay, I'm gonna put Frosty, and I'm gonna put an M behind that. Thanks, Frosty. Do appreciate that. So cool. Yeah, so that was some more of that wonderful lava rolling down the hill, and I want to see if we can find a little bit more of it here. It did keep going for a little while, and then we did have a little bit more coming down, and the eruptions in this thing are quite unique or sporadic, if you will, and that's kind of, you know, there's no timing, no rhythm, no nothing. Very steep strato, you betcha. It is. When you look at some of the views, it looks like they're not as steep as the other ones. The one that you need to look at is the one on the top right hand side. I think they've stretched that bottom camera a little bit, and that may have deformed it slightly. But it's that top one that is probably the most accurate. Top right, the color camera, the one with the nice cloud around it. So it looks pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see if we can motor ahead a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we want to get to about here, and then that should show. Maybe we'll advance it a little bit. Yeah, right around here it should start to pick up. There we go. And we've seen a bunch more of that wonderful lava coming out. And let's let it rip. There it is. So it looked pretty cool seeing that little extra bacon, and that is something that we do want to see, and we love it. We love bacon. And it is nice to see it coming down the hill like that. Amazing how it lights up in the infrared style camera, which is the bottom right hand side there, and also the top left one. But I do like real color, which is really a lot better, because then you can see the bacon a lot easier. So pretty cool. Sophie is in the house. Welcome, Sophie. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, who else snuck in? I think we're good with the people who snuck in for now. But yeah, lava coming down the hill, and thought that was kind of nice to see. Now, if it would continuously flow a river that we could see and follow and stuff, it would really be awesome. So, who snuck and sneaked it in? Sophie snuck it and sneaked it in and headed to the back. Actually, Sophie did say hi, so she's not just sneaking, she's sneaking loudly. All right, Italian Girl 03, welcome, and hopefully you will enjoy our lava show here. Anyway, I'm gonna move this ahead a little bit more to see if we had. There was a couple more slightly interesting eruptions, I think somewhere around here. If we go there, you see a little bit more of that ooey gooey lava coming down the hill. And it definitely was up on that top right camera, especially noticing that flow. It's really nice. Like I say though, I would love to see a actual river flowing down. That would really be awesome. Just a steady stream, continuous stream of lava would be nice. So that does look pretty awesome though, and I like the fact that it is continuing to do that. Let's see what else we can muster up. And I'm just trying to see if we go ahead here to some of the bigger eruptions. Right around here was another spot where it just got a little warm, and then I do believe, yeah, it dumped out a little bit more of that wonderful lava. And if we go ahead a little bit, it should show, there we go. That should make it move a little faster, 5 seconds at a time. So yeah, so we do have some bacon happening, but this is still not the lovely lava streams of that I want to be able to see or view, you know, and talk about and stuff like that. I guess we kind of have to take the good with the bad, and right now we only have a little bit of good. So that is not so bad. Anyway, going to see if we can find some more lavely action down the hill. And I'm looking for bigger eruptions, not just the little spurts. Yeah, this one might work. Right around here, some more. And of course you can see that it was raining then as well. We do have clouds in some spots and raindrops in others, so you can see the stars behind everything, and you could also see the lightning. And then of course you can also see that we've got droplets on the cameras. Oh, fun bits. I got an email that said fun bits. I'm gonna go look at the fun bits email while we're doing that. Uh-oh. Hey, fun bits. Okay, we'll definitely load that one up. And that would be a fun bit. Yeah, that's a little ways away though. Okay, we'll definitely see if we can show that one in a little bit. Anyway, lavely bacon sliding down the hill. So that's what we've got there. Thanks, Trev. We'll throw that one on in a little while. Maybe after our wonderful bacon seeds. Linda Schoof, wow, taking the time to find whatever lava is out there. You're our hero. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate that wonderful super chat of $20, and that is awesome. Really do appreciate that. Thank you kindly for your support. And yeah, it's sometimes, you know, we have to hunt for it. You know, the bacon isn't just served on the plate, you know, and do appreciate that super chat. That's awesome. Thank you for helping out. And yeah, we see those lava rocks rolling down the hill. What was it in the other one? Actually, I'm just trying to go back to the thing that I seen on Fuego. And we may be able to talk about that one for a minute or two as well. But while we're here on Merapi, we can stay there. I just want to find my spiel about Fuego. Because it said stuff here that was interesting. I'm going to leave this on the screen here, but we are going to talk about, lightning. I like it. While you're watching the lava, I'm going to read some of the stuff here about Fuego. Okay, in a series of special bulletins, and then they've got some weird name there, summarized increased activity at Fuego during March 6th to 8th that culminated in multiple pyroclastic flows and evacuations. A new period of infusion had begun on March 5th, resulting in a 300-meter long lava flow from ceniza drainage on the southwestern flank. So explosions were weak to moderate in intensity. Incandescent pulses were visible. An avalanche descended the Ceniza Valley. So definitely interesting stuff. So pretty cool to see that. Let's see. They're saying that some of the incandescent material was ejected 200 meters high, and the ash plume arose along avalanches that traveled down the two drainages there that they've got, or what they call them. Rumbling sounds came more intense and frequent by around 9:30 on the 7th. Lava flow was 400 and 200 meters long in the Senzia and Santa Teresa ravines. So yeah, so definitely we had a lot more action happening at Fuego, which is really quite interesting. And they go on and talk about a bunch of other things. You guys can find out all that information, and I'm actually going to copy the link here and just drop it into the chat. And you guys, if you want to read up on Fuego, you can. And let's see, we can also go and see, if I go back, I want to see if what they've got for Merapi while we're looking at that. Oh, come on, Merapi. They got Semeru in the list, but they don't have no. They're not showing Merapi. They got Stromboli, they got everybody else ahead of it, but they're not showing Merapi. So Maybe volcano.si.edu has not updated their stuff yet, and that's the Smithsonian Institute, just so you know what SI stands for. Anyway, I see we have our lavally lava and some more lightning, and that is pretty awesome to see it flowing down. Yeah, I kind of like the lightning, although the lightning in this particular case is from um, other sources other than the volcano. And yes, we are somewhat used to seeing pyroclastic clouds heading upward and seeing volcanic lightning in them. So some of you, may not be familiar with that if you're fairly new and you haven't watched a lot of these streams. We did see that at couple of places. Definitely seen it within the Hunga Tonga eruption. There were some lightning in there. We definitely seen it in Cumbre Vieja, which was really the one that showed the most of the lightning that we've ever seen. So pretty awesome, pretty cool. And anyway, let's see if we can push this along. I see we're just about at break time here. And I'm just trying to get back on there and see if we can find any more really good spots before it got into the clouds again. And oh yeah, there's a good one there. So right around here, just advancing the time a little bit. And this happened so about 4 hours and 45 minutes ago is what we're at roughly. And if we advance that a little bit, we can try to get it a little closer to that. There we go, to the eruption at hand. And it is going to flow. All right, so while you're getting blinded by the light, and boy, that one is bright down on the bottom right hand screen. It's pretty cool. Top left view looks like rain. It is raining there, and it is got some clouds built around it. And top right view though is definitely showing bacon, and we like that. Yeah, put on your shades. I'll wear my sunglasses at night. Absolutely. Anyway, it is break time, you guys. So, for those who have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting the like button. I really would appreciate it. And hopefully, you are enjoying it. Also, for those who have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you feel that we've earned that. And hopefully you'll do that and hit the bell notification while you're there. That way you can definitely get notified when the new stream comes on tomorrow, the kind of thing. So on that friendly note, it is time for me to go have another break. And then after we come back from the break, we are going to have a look at some bacon seeds. And I think, yeah, bacon seeds. That's what we're going to look at. Bacon seeds and some fun. Wow, that's all fun. All right, I'm your host, DrFox2000. Keep smiling. I will be back in 5 minutes. And if you happen to see this advance by itself, don't worry, it's just me. Okay, I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and I figured I'd advance it up a little bit there and show a little bit more of that wonderful bacon sliding down the side of that wonderful Merapi, and it did indeed do a little bit more there, and it's giving it another shot here. So before we pop over, we will just watch that roll down the hill, and then we will go have a look at our bacon seeds. And yes, thank you, Piggy and C&D Boy, and Sharon Stewart says, I hear you, Dr. Fox. Thank you. Leo says, welcome back as well. And Gura also, as well as Paul. Okay, glad that's all cool. And yeah, I just figured we'd share that little bit of bacon going down the hill, and a few more sparks in the background there that we can't really see. And it is lavely. So do like it a lot. We can maybe take a look at a few more of those. There's a few more that happen down the road here, and before it gets into its daylight time. And I think once we hit daylight, we can't see a heck of a lot on there anymore. So we will go back to that in a minute and have a look. And some more lightning happening. There we go. Yona is in the house. Hi, Yona. Good to see you. And Yona is in Iceland. And welcome, Yona. Glad to have you on board. Chris 71379. It's bacon time. It is. That is what they call it. Bacon coming down the side of that hill. And let's go have a look at our bacon seeds now. And I will pause that bacon, and it's amazing. I've got the power to stop lava from rolling down a hill by just simply pushing the button. Isn't that cool? All right, let us go to our bacon seeds. And of course, we love our wonderful bacon seeds. And here's our first little fuzzy contestant, Mr. Pink Nose himself. Wonderful looking little guy, and gotta love it. Brian Wood, welcome. Doc, have a peek at yeah, we can look at that again. I did have a peek. We showed it earlier, but right now we're showing bacon seeds. So we'll maybe go back and have another look at Aso-san and see what it's doing. All right, let's see. Where's my bacons? Let's get to the next one. And now this is a really young little bacon seed, and he's out in the grass. He looks like he's foraging for the first time. Scared little bacon seed. And he's got a little bit of black on his nose. That's kind of neat. And let's get to our next little fellers. And that is this one. This is beautiful. Has hair and everything. Got more hair than I do. All right. That is wonderful. And of course, we'll get into our next one. And that is one that's been outrunning too much and can't handle it anymore. Has to park it for a little while now. So that is always cool. All right, so that's it for our wonderful bacon seeds for today. And we do enjoy them. And we hope you guys did like them. So oinkers on those, and thank you, Piggy, for getting them to us. That is wonderful as usual. So great stuff. And just so we don't end on a bad note, everybody keep smiling. And Aurelio sent that one in. So thanks, Aurelio, for sending that. That looks pretty cool. And thought I'd share that out and just show everyone. And pretty good, right on stuff. All right, and Trev T, of course, threw in a little bit more of our wonderful fun, and that is this. This is a method of how to reignite Ragnar, and I don't know, that bow is gonna have one heck of a long range, because from there over to Ragnar is about a kilometer. And man, that'd be one heck of a bow to be able to shoot that far. I don't think I could do it. We need electric pull system on there or something. William Tell, yeah, William Doc Tell. There you go. Looks awesome though, and thanks Trev for throwing that in. All right, so let's see where else we can go and see what else we can see. And let me see what else I can find here. All right, maybe we will go over and see if we can find a Stromboli in a second, as soon as my computer allows it to move. And hey, what happened to my Stromboli? That's not Stromboli. Okay, I gotta fix that, you guys. That's something going on here. I don't know what the heck it's looking at, but I fixed that yesterday and it redid itself. Okay, well, we'll go into split mode here, and I will try to fix that up shortly. I guess we can go, in the meantime, we'll head over to Hawaii, okay? And that is all cool. And this is going to split on me, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, those cameras turned off anyway. For Stromboli. So I guess we're looking at what we're doing here as soon as it'll let me. Okay, so yeah, there we go. It'll let me switch back to single pane, and I will see what I can do. All right, come on, switch. There we go. That's not what I wanted to switch to. All right, software, be nice to me. There we go, back to Kilauea. And yes, that is from 11:31 this morning Hawaii time. Arizona Snowman pulled up the Hawaii map link for you if you'd like to go get any of these photos or anything like that. You certainly are welcome to go to that site. Chris 71379, easy on the caps there. We don't do caps in here. We're working on trying to get the Stromboli cam up and running, so have patience. And here we go. This is a slightly different view of the little crater area, of course, the whole crater, and our little lava lake, and our hot spots here, the vending cone, and pouring that out. Is it me, or is this thing actually moving away from the edge? I don't know. It just seems to be a little bit weird, and that'd be okay. And if we refresh that one, we will see what it looks like this very moment, or at least within the last 10 minutes or so. And we can see the lava levels have dropped slightly in here, but a little bit more prominent to look at it from the other side. And here again, you can see the lava levels are starting to drip down a little bit. And let's see if we refresh that one just to see what it looks like. Yeah, and definitely it's starting to drop, but it's doing it a little bit differently this time. It looks like it's leaving more of an edge in here. So that might be a slightly different consistency of lava that it has shot out this last, the last event where it filled us up. Because looking at it, it definitely is an odd color. The other stuff used to cool off in black very, very quickly. and kind of makes the guy wonder. So nevertheless, we do see the levels are dropping, so we'll probably see that for the next day or so, and then we'll see it come back up afterwards. Looks pretty awesome, pretty cool, and let's have a look at the thermal. And there in the thermal, you can see on the edges that it is down a bit, and I thought that was kind of neat. And you can see here in the lake, again, this area around the edges, it seems to be leaving more of a layer of that material, which is kind of interesting. And also in the top here, you see how much hot lava is actually sitting on the other side of the crater, which tells you that you do have flow happening around the entirety of what's here. And of course, what they refer to as Pig Island in the middle, still there. And of course, it likes to drift closer and closer to wherever the vent is. So that's what they've noticed before. So if the vent happens to go over to the other side, you'll see that island drift back towards it. It takes time to do it, but it does that. So if we refresh that and get our current one, you can see that it's down just a little bit, but this looks like it filled out a little bit more and leveled out the equilibrium there. But it's still decreasing as far as lava flow. And I'm wondering if it built itself a wall in between here now. That would be interesting to see if it builds up enough to stop the flow, and then all of a sudden we get this extra cavity filling up. That would be pretty awesome to see, and I think that's pretty cool. And let me do that. I'm going to leave it there for a second, and I am going to see if I can get at my Stromboli here while we're doing our thing, and get on the right page. And come on, split. I told you to split. It's taking its time. There we go. I got it to split, so I will see what I can do to come up with something for Stromboli. And let's see, which one is that? Nope, that's not that. Get rid of that. And yep. Okay, finding the ones I need to remove here real quick, and then I will add a few good ones, and hopefully it's going to work. And of course, these are the infrared images and stuff like that we've got going on from them. So we're not going to get a color image at night. And oh boy, yeah, and it just took that camera away. I just pasted it up there and it's gone. Ah, nice. Really, really nice. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be looking at Stromboli after all. It just done and disappeared on me, guys. So and there's nothing I can do to fix it. Yeah, camera feed's no good. Let me see if I can see the other one. I'm just going to double check it. And no, the other one is not working either, so I'm disappointed. All right, well, I can't show you Stromboli. Let us go back to, well, let's go to Alaska for a second. Pig Island was formed by lava hitting a small lake in the crater in December 2020. The interaction between the lava and the water formed a block of light lava rock that floats on lava. Cool. So we got lava that floats on lava. I like it. That's awesome. Anyway, let's put us into Alaska here for a second, since I can't do anything else with the other one. And this is your view of we're not seeing semi-Sopochnoi. Oh boy, I hate that name. Oh, so hard to pronounce. We will look at Taal in a second. This is the Great Sitkans, and we're not seeing a heck of a lot out of that either. And there's our view of Pavlov. It is not doing anything. So let's go back over to Taal. And my Taal has a very, very tall tower of steam coming out of it. That is pretty tall, if you ask me. And it's definitely taller than me. Mars 2028, really? Do you have a pic or video you can send? Oh, what did he do? Of how it formed? I don't. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at the USGS site and see if we can find something, because that is actually an interesting concept or fascinating. Good, you like that? It's a tall order that I had to fill, and I did it. Yeah, definitely a lot of steam coming off of Taal. And Walsh, time runs quickly. Oh, it does. It does run quickly. It can. Babies grow like a flash. Yep, they do. And this Taal could get very, very tall if it started throwing out some neat stuff like lava. We're naming our black tabby Ragnar. Oh, Lisa, you're gonna name the cat after the volcano? That's pretty cool. Taal is living up to its name, being very tall. I wish we had the other side of it, though, that we could see the other stream. So unfortunately, we're only seeing half of Taal. I'd like to see the other half. Pretty cool, though. And let's see what else. If we leave it on there, unfortunately, I don't think the other side is working. I'm going to double check on Fuego, see if that came back online. No Fuego, so we're not going to be watching that. I'm going to check Old Faithful one more time here, see if that comes online or not. And hopefully it will, but I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. And no, still kicked me back out. Said no, no. Okay, video file not found. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but and that is what it is. And I don't know if anybody else has tried it or if it's just me here, but if you type in Yellowstone and see if you can bring that up, Yellowstone, and that'll bring up the map or that page link. If somebody could go there and just try it out and see, because sometimes I wonder if it might be my equipment here, but if you guys can go there and just have a look and see if it actually works, that would be pretty cool. Heading to couch and lounge, just listening for now. Okay, Linda, I know it's all those cookies. The cookies did it. Ragnar Bobcat. Ha! Ragnar Bobcat. Cool name. Turning on the light. There. Had to turn on the light. It's getting darker in here. Somebody took my sun away. The sunshine is going down. Anyway, I'm looking here. It's getting pretty close to break time. I think we will leave it on Taal for right now. just in case it does something. Actually, hang on, maybe we won't leave it there just this very second. I just want to double check something here. If this thing will allow me. Come on, change. There we go. I'm going to split and see if I can get Stromboli on there, at least with the other one. The feed just kicked back in, so we will try to get that up there for a second. And all right, add source, and we will see if we can do this before it disappears on me again. All right. Okay, so all those wonderful Stromboli people, we do have some clouds there, but that is what Stromboli is doing right now. And you can kind of see this is in the thermal image on the top left, and the bottom right is the it's not really a color image, it's black and white, but it's supposed to be color. And then the other image above it there is supposed to be in color, the one that's on the top right, but it doesn't show up very well because of the different angles involved. So that is what we got for right now. Dr. Fox webcam says video not found at Yellowstone. Okay, and that's the same thing what I was just saying. So thanks, Sue. And that's exactly kind of the same problem. So yeah, it's what is that moonlight, Dr. Fox? No, that is not moonlight. That is on the bottom right hand side there. That is the actual Stromboli, and the top, well, it's all three pictures there are Stromboli. It's just right now you're seeing the thermal is the blue one, the very bright blue one, and then the other two are varying filtered color, if you will. So that's what you're looking at. But unfortunately, yeah, Stromboli, and it does have clouds there, as you can see in the well, all of them really, if you're looking at it. So pretty cool. Anyway, looking at it, it is break time, you guys. So I'm going to put you back onto Taal in a second. I just want to check and see if the other side of Taal may have come on. No, it did not. So Taal is making different shapes for us. I don't know what you want to call that creature, but that is Taal. So it is a Taal creature. It's got a couple legs and a tail. Might be a chicken or something. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. So we say good night. Good night till dark. Okay, Gura, take care and have a good night. And all the best. Twig, welcome. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. And Cole's Place is back. Welcome back, Cole's Place. Haven't seen you for a while either. And Brian Wood, of course. Doc Stromboli is on Volcano Worldwide. Yeah, Volcano Worldwide is a place that we can't turn around and use any of their feeds, and they hand out very, very quickly. They hand out other things, but Volcanoes Worldwide, we'll take a look and see which ones. Volcanoes Worldwide. I will have a look and see what they're using for feed there, and we'll see if we can use that, but I won't be doing that right now. So I'm gonna go take that break, and then we will come back and we'll go around and take a look at our wonderful earthquakes and stuff like that. It's the Energizer Bunny Cloud. I think it might have been. Hi, Dr. Fox. Good to be back. Thanks. Being busy, man. Trip to La Palma planned next week. Hey, Cole's place. Cool. That would be awesome. And enjoy your trip, and hopefully you can shoot us back some photos. That would be neat of anything of interest there. And I'm curious if they've got a road all the way to the south yet through the lava fields. I've been trying to find that. Anyway, it is Pepsi break time, and I'm already way over my break time here, so I gotta go. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do hit that like button. Help us out. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're new, by all means, do hit that subscribe button. And sometimes you have to take a look. YouTube has been doing it again and unsubscribing people without them knowing it. Somebody else had told me that just today, this morning. And that all of a sudden they go look and they see that they're not subscribed to several different places anymore. So anyway, I'm going to take that break. Back in 5 minutes. Hopefully the screen will stay fairly cool and constant, and we'll see you all in a few minutes. Don't go away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and a couple of emails I got. Can't really do too much with them, but I'm going to work on. Somebody sent me the fire map for Florida, and I have to look at that properly to be able to even figure it out. It's not self-explanatory, or it's going to take a few minutes more than I've got to be able to decipher it right away. So definitely we'll take a look at that fire map though, and see what we can report on it. It's not really what our forte is, but we'll take a look. But I did want to bring you something else that was thrown here, and thank you for sending that in as well. And you know who you are as soon as you see this. Anyway, we're going to put this back to normal work mode here, and then we're going to wait till the screen goes black and then hit the button. And you are watching a USGS Kilauea's lava flow from December 2020. And this will fill your buckets of lava for you. I'm hoping this will fill your buckets of lava, and hopefully you guys will be okay with that. And this is definitely from the USGS site. So yeah, that is Kilauea. And there you can see how much lava can come out really quickly. And you want to fill your buckets, you can fill your buckets. That's how it works. But this also had a bunch of articles about getting what it looked like as far as that island floating and stuff, and I'm going to check all that out. But I thought I'd share this with you guys since USGS, it's safe to do that, and that's who gets credit for it. Lava flow, USGS. So thought I'd share that with you real quick, and hopefully that was all right for you. And let us go elsewhere. So we want to take a look at some earthquake maps and things like that. So let's do that. I am going to pop us over to our other USGS site, and you're welcome, Maria. Figured it'd be pretty cool. Fissure 8 on the East Drift Zone was stupendous. If you have any footage, Dr. Fox, to show Dr. Fox. Okay, I will actually, Colin, there are a couple of videos out there from the USGS that I do want to take some snippets from, and it's usually not an issue. So anyway, looking at our earthquake maps again, it's set for 7 days. Our red ones are the ones that happened just very, very recently. Orange ones are within, I think, 6 to 12 or 24 hours or something like that. And the yellow ones a little longer, and then white ones don't show up anymore. They're too old. But anyway, looking at it this way here, we see our ring of fire around the Pacific Rim, and that shows up very, very well. If we zoom into some of these areas, we do see some red spots here in California, just little guys, and again, you guys can check those out on your own. I'm not going to go through measurements or anything. We do see here, we do have this cluster. This has happened here before, and right near Stanley, and that's in Idaho, and they've had several of these clusters show up right in that same vicinity before. So always something neat to watch out for there. And of course, when we get over here, we get more into Yellowstone in that area. So that kind of lets you know what we're seeing. Anyway, nothing too much happening Central America, South America, We do have a couple here and there, 4.5s, nothing major. You can see our tectonic plate outlines, which is really cool in this map. I like it. And of course, here is New Zealand. And New Zealand is one of those where the two plates are sliding past each other. Which essentially, in my opinion, is going to rip the two islands apart. Or this one, anyway. Eventually, if they're slipping away from each other, or one is moving this direction, the other one is moving that direction. So that's kind of what's happening there. We'll take a look at that in a little bit more detail down the road. Kermadec Ridge, of course, right along here. And Hunga Tonga, and this is out there, 4.9 a little while back, so not bad. Towards Fiji, we got these other guys, and again, they are on some ridges there as well, built up areas, which is kind of neat and interesting. And when we look around, I'm always interested in stuff that's happening right close to Japan. This stuff, 5.1, not overly big, but and then we got a 4.8 there, and 4.2 there. So not doing a heck of a lot. Going back over, we do see they do list one here by Crete. And this one was a 4.5, happened at just about 24 hours ago. And that was, yeah, I guess about 24 hours ago, maybe 25. Anyway, I don't, Piggy didn't say she felt that one, so I figured it couldn't have been all that bad. Looking here in Italy, nothing happening. And going up to Iceland, they're not showing anything major there. We already looked at those. Mid-Atlantic Ridge has an older one in there, so pretty much pretty quiet as far as earthquakes. If we pop over, let's go to La Palma real quick, Canary Islands, and I'm going to refresh that one just so we have the latest and greatest. And let's see, there we go. Zoom back into La Palma, and there it is. We still see that one out here. That one is what is it? 2.1, 10 kilometers down. This guy here is the 2.1 as well, 6 kilometers down. It though had a feeling of a 1 to 2, so they felt that one a little bit, but the other ones they didn't. And where's this guy? That guy is right underneath the star, 9 kilometers down, 2.3, and that was happening just right in the old flow area, and that may be due to weight or compression, and you never know. That is possible. And let's see, if we go to the other earthquake map, this one here, of course, has quite a few of the different earthquakes on it that we don't see on all of the other ones. You know, it's including stuff like what we don't see here normally in Canada, British Columbia, and a 4.2. That was yesterday, though, and nobody told us anything about it. You know, it's that kind of thing. So it's nice to have this map. EMSC is what they call it. But you can bring that up, and I think, yeah, it's EMEQ, and Arizona Snowman already brought that link up there for you guys. So you guys can have a look at that one if you want to use that earthquake map. Fairly accurate. Different depths are the different colored rings, and it is a 48-hour map, so should be all right, and you guys can take a look at it and enjoy it. It's worthy of a view, right? And let's see, we've been there. We want to go to this guy. All right, I'm going to refresh this one as well, so we're not looking at old data. And that is up to date, I guess. If it'll move. Maybe it's not up to date. Come on. No, doesn't want to move yet. Still loading. Oh, something stopped. This page is slowing down Firefox. To speed up your browser, stop this page. I sped. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah. All right. Why, now, of course, I go to this page. It doesn't want to do anything. Oh, come on. Work. Nope. I'm going to refresh it again. It does that. Oh, it's because they wanted to put ads on there. That's why it stopped working. Okay, that's not working either, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Yep, Firefox. Isn't it wonderful? And, why is that not going? Alright, I give up on that one. I think we need to let it reload, and then we'll come back to it in a minute. All right, I'll leave it be. Let's go over to our SO2 maps and the weather map just to see what's going on. I did refresh these a little while ago here, but I'm going to do this one again, just again, so we have the latest and greatest. And there we go. And looking clear for the most part in Canada, and the US isn't so bad. As far as SO2, we do still have that plume that's actually now in the Atlantic Ocean, but that happened down here, so right in Mexico area, what really off-gas, don't know. Maybe it was a fire or something, who knows. Anyway, as we see, we don't see too much coming from too many places. We do know along here there's a bunch of volcanoes, so we do have stuff being emitted that way. Mexico City, of course, being a very large city, plus having a volcano right beside it, is causing that. And I don't know what the heck is causing this here, so maybe they do have something happening there that is industrial related and causing off-gassing. And let's go over to our Pacific side, and looks pretty quiet. Hawaii sitting there with not too much. This is Kilauea's little off plume, which is very little when you get into SO2, and we actually have more SO2 coming off of Isle of Wight volcano here, or Hunga Tonga, and those are definitely off-gassing. And Yasur being here, that's why that's so intent. And then Vanuatu's other two volcanoes there, so that's kind of what that's doing. Between Krakatoa, Semeru and Merapi, that's all they're producing. It's not overly bad. If you zoom in here, Taal volcano inside Taal Lake, and that's what we had there. Of course, there's a lot of other populated areas there causing some of that pollution as well. So looking up, and we see Taiwan has some gas sitting there as well. A lot of pollution coming out of China. Down here, again, this is possibly volcanically related in Japan. And then, of course, the Kamchatka Peninsula. These are the volcanoes there that are throwing off the gases. And the only other place that we really want to check. Ooh, Piggy threw in. Oh, what? You changed? Oh, you. Okay, member for 2 months now. Thank you, Piggy. Thanks for all you do. Glad. Okay, cool. Thanks, Piggy. I thought you were asleep. And let's go in here, just take a look. This is, of course, is Italy and Sicily. Mount Etna is here, and we got Volcano and Stromboli there, and that's what's causing this plume here, and not doing too bad. We do have some of that circulation coming this way. Unfortunately, it's not so nice for the people there. It's drawing some of that cold air back down, and they're not liking it. There's snow reported in Turkey again, and places like that. So other maps, Iceland is getting some of the dirty stuff from down here or up there. But it doesn't look too bad otherwise. And that's kind of it for SO2 around the world. Let's go over, have a quick look at weather. And there are hot and low spots that we can see, obviously. Equatorial region, very, very warm. Not quite as warm in South America or the desert even as it was in the last couple of days. Even Australia has cooled off just a tad, so that's all good. Want to hit precipitation here for a second, just to take a look and see what we've got coming as far as storms and things like that. North America doesn't look too bad. They do have a storm, and down here. This, of course, is a stream of a storm going across, and that was on that fire map. I couldn't figure that out, what the heck that is, but I'm going to have to work on trying to figure that out. I do see another one out here in the Pacific, and it's throwing some wet stuff right towards the coast. So that is pretty cool. Let's try to get 120 for Dr. Fox. Yeah, that would be nice. We do have another storm out there. Hawaii looks pretty good right now. Here's a whole big long string of storms going right across the entire Pacific, right basically from, almost looks like right from the Panama Canal all the way over into the Philippines. So go up or go lower. Probably upper and be better, and cruise along. And okay, wanted to zoom in here and just see. This is our snow forecast for Piggy, who never gets snow. Piggy, it looks like you're out of the woods for now. I don't see any snow coming right now. But it's cold. It'll be cold for you, Piggy. If we look at that, she's got 4, 5, 6 degrees, depending on where on the island she is. And 6 degrees, that's pretty cold for them. And of course, the rest of the world looks not so bad. Going into Germany and those areas, again, they're getting that easterly wind, and that makes it hard for them. We do see warmer currents, though, from the Gulf Stream hitting some of the western parts of Germany, and of course, Brussels, Holland, probably even Luxembourg and those places, and England has got a little bit warmer, a little cooler out there on Ireland, but not too bad. Still a little cooler in Spain. I'm surprised at that. And of course, Canary Islands, beautiful weather, and nighttime right now, so 14, 15, 18 on the south end. 17, 18 on that island. That's pretty good. I like it. Where the heck of a snow headed? What? A snowstorm heading for New York? Yeah, something like that. We'll get over there in a minute. And anyway, looking down here, the storm from Madagascar has made land. So they're not going to get hit for a little while yet, I think. But I do want to just turn it on precipitation, and there's another storm building right behind it, and they're getting nailed again. Boy, oh boy, those poor people. Anyway, we do see the normal stuff, but yeah, you got this this snow belt that is coming through, and it's going to dump 2 or 3 or 4 feet of snow on everybody there, Mars 2028. And yeah, you guys going to have a little bit of snow. And of course, down here, where they were saying that there's fires, we've got like mega rain coming through there, and I'm hoping that Panama City and those areas will get hit with some of the heavy downpours out of this system. Hopefully it will in fact go up that way. So keeping fingers crossed that everybody is going to have a better day there once that storm is through. And looking at the stuff just north of me here, I'm not liking it. And I better tell my bunnies to look out for more snow. Mind you, it's blowing northward, so it may not get to us, which might be good too. Alrighty, and of course, looking at what's on Vancouver Island, boy, they're getting nailed. The west side of the island is getting hit. And the interior, of course, all getting nailed with snow as well. Alright, we're going to leave it there, I think. And it's been a slice, guys. We'll back it out, put it back onto temperatures. Just to keep everybody warm, here's your coldest temperature right there. And minus 59 degrees Celsius. So if you're complaining about cold, stop. Take a look at that spot down there. You could be down there in minus 59 degrees C. So yeah, cold. The news said the rain is helping to get the fires under control. Excellent, Mars 2028. That is awesome. So hopefully some of that will help them out. I'm just looking. Oh, we had minus 61. Oh, okay. Not that that's going to make much of a difference between minus 59 and minus 61, but yeah, that is cold enough, you guys. Minus 61 degrees Celsius. Yeah, you could freeze. All right, we're gonna leave it be. I'm gonna see if we can find Ta'al has quit smoking. But let's see. There's some nice clouds coming out of Sakurajima. And I like it. So we will leave this be as our final destination for today. And I'm going to turn on that Sakurajima, Japan, and we will turn on thank you for watching, everyone. And glad that it is time to rest. Night night all. Good night, Piggy. Hugs. Take care. Sleep well. And be good. And anyway, thank you, everyone. That is going to wrap up our show for tonight. We have had a few things that are good, a few things that are bad. Unfortunately, not as much lava as I would like to see, but still, we did get to see some older lava from Kilauea, and I'm going to do a little more research on on that island and see how well that thing is floating. So thank you, Dr. Fox from Arizona Snowman, and thank you, Arizona Snowman and Piggy and C&D Boy. I really do appreciate you wonderful moderators. That is wonderful. I just started watching Fire Dragon 525. You're coming in right at the end of the show. The show actually should have stopped about 7 minutes ago, but I'm running over a little bit because that's the kind of guy I am. So yeah, if you subscribe or you want to take a look down in the description, you'll be able to see when the stream is actually on tomorrow. It'll be 2 p.m. Mountain Time, and that'll be 4 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully that will help you out. That's why I'm on Team Tefra. There you go, Team Tefra. We like that. All right, take care, everyone. Be good. Thank you to all of you wonderful members. Really do appreciate that support, and hopefully I'll get my list working here. I did it again with the editing and messed it up, so it's all good. And okay, on that note, take care, everyone. Really do appreciate the super chatters tonight. And that's Great Foams 3 put the $15 super chat in, and Linda Schroof put in a $20 super chat. Frosty and Piggy both, I think, renewed their membership, or Frosty got the first one and Piggy renewed hers. So all cool, and we like it. Thank you, everyone. And really do appreciate that support, and hopefully we will be able to do a little bit more stuff and have a little bit more lava stuff ready for tomorrow. We are about a week away from our 1 year anniversary of running the Volcano stream, and I am kind of working on trying to get something together as a show of some sort for that wonderful stream. Hopefully it will work out for us here, and we can come up with something. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. I'll try to join you next stream. Yeah, next stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Eastern. So it would be pretty cool. Frosty username, I can't believe it's been a year already. And you know what? Yeah, I can't either. Time really has flown. And that is just in time to say goodnight. Debbie Brady, yeah, good night to you. All right. Bob put up Dr. Fox. Yeah, he did. And we're all good. So take care, everyone. Keep smiling. Have a happy and wonderful Friday evening or Saturday morning, depending on where you are. Guys like Leo, I hope Leo doesn't have to work today. It's Saturday. Maybe it's Sunday there already. I don't know. Time flies over there too. Anyhow, I'm going to get off of here, so take care, everyone. And again, thank you for being here. And good night to all of you. And please tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And take care. Oink, oink.